Your white kit is why not?
I love that.
I'll have to shoot down for thinking of that. So obviously we go on stage, I'm assuming I'm not saying anything. I will just start loading. Staple gun. Still no singing. Emptiness as a liquid. Pause. Right, whenever you're ready.
One.
We're having a bing and we're having a bong. We had another bing.
You know, if you're gonna sing or not sing, either just do one or just don't do it.
Bro, you were the one who was telling me to talk, like, because you did the cues.
Not like that, not at least.
You know,
That was in time. It was. It was. It was. Listen to the song now and I'll speak over
You
it.
know the only time.
How much money do you want about?
I beg you don't do this, right? You know the only time you should sing or speak is for cues. So like,
That's
It's when you put your hand up.
Dimmy! Not now.
It's mad how we're playing there. Haven't got the call the other day from Johnny. He was like, "You're alright, mate. Do you want to come play Leadmill?" And then I'm going to say, I remember messaging him when I was 15. This is our new tune called Gently. Hope you enjoy it.
is. And, like,
It is.
Do another one.
No, I'm saying Jonah. Jonah can talk.
Oh, right, fair.
Jonah's got better vocals, bro. Jonah can just chat shit forever, innit? So.
well, that's all we really need to do. We just need to practice in between all the all them changes.
And then my one for me at all, and it could have only been that run through, but I feel like we coming into the fast part of the wire slow down a tiny bit.
Yeah, fully.
And that's that.
But no, we just come into the wiring generally too slow.
Well, coming to the wire too slow.
Yeah, and then,
Or because we slow down after
it
that.
speeds up a bit and then slows back down, and then when it goes into the verse,
Because at
it
first I
speeds
was,
up again.
at first the first thing I went to was like maybe the fix to this is to start it slower.
Yo, you can't use this, by the way.
No, we can't.
Everyone's slating me.
No, no.
It's going to be different when we're on stage.
Part where it needs to feel like fucking. That's where everyone. I can have a bit of fun jumping about.
It's probably just the first. It's probably just because it's the
Start
first
absolutely
one.
hammering it, and that's what
Let's
set off my wrist in that bit of the song.
We are fucking buzzing to be here. Twat.
Do it again. We're doing it. We keep doing it again until he gets it perfect. We tune up.
The entire level and go, how are you doing, Sheffield?
You'll give it more oomph then.
Well, no, because we're not in the level.
Yeah, but you have to treat it like you are.
Thank you so much to the Reytons for having us here. We are fucking buzzing to be here.
Producers.
What that means, and I'm going to guess that you've heard that from him, and there is no such thing as one of them. Shut up, Sophie. That was
Right, my name's Aaron Lodge. Most people know me as Bodge. And yeah, they do. And we're sat here with the public eye outside their rehearsal space, which is inside the White Horse, on the day that they are about to support the Reytons at the Leadmill. How are we, boys?
Good, you?
Yeah, I'm
Buzzing,
absolutely
mate.
spot on. All the better for seeing you.
That's right, then, that.
Talk to us, boys.
Mate,
It's been a bit of a whirlwind week, hasn't it?
honestly, Alistair Park on Thursday with Bednall. Obviously, Jonah and Cav were both trying to ring us, and we weren't seeing it. And I think it might have been Lucci. Oh God, here we go. Can we get the man them on camera? Oh, they're gone.
Back in sneakers. 8, 9, 8, brethren, decent. Spin the camera around.
Oh, fuck, I don't know the shit.
Hey.
Chocolate brownie, Reese's.
I don't think Moorledge gets more like raw derby.
No, it's like you step up. That is literally where you step off.
You're
the
on the
bus.
front line down here, aren't you? Yeah, boys. He was on Alistair Park on Thursday.
Literally got Cav and Jonah trying to ring us. Wasn't coming through until eventually. I think Jonah, who did you end up ringing?
I rang Lucci.
There we go. And then fucking everyone was that gas. Tom Kelly was doing like somersaults and stuff. It was bloody. They were absolutely nuts.
He doesn't need that much of an excuse anyway.
No,
does he?
no. But
Next
mate,
thing you know, he's doing a triple somersault.
Get him in the Olympics at that
That's
point.
it.
honestly though, never been more buzzing. To find out literally on Thursday and then be doing the gig today. Like I feel like the excitement's not had time to simmer at all. It's just all raw.
I feel like this is what professional footballers feel like from a semi-final to a final.
Yeah,
You haven't got time to actually process it. You've just got to go full steam ahead.
literally. Yeah.
Joey, you've been listening to him for quite a while, to
A
the
long
point that
time.
you sent a message to the Reytons when you were a solo artist,
Yeah.
trying to sort of gig with them.
Well, literally probably about 15, and I don't know if the Reytons were even as big then as they are now, because they're like Sheffield Arena huge now, aren't they? Which is it's nuts to think about. But I've been listening to them since I must have been in like what, year 9, so like what, 13, 14, which is fucking daft to think about. Really, really daft. Before I was even making music.
Now look
Crazy.
at that.
Yeah.
Sunday
Mad.
afternoon's going to be an absolute roadshow, isn't it? Cav, you were the first one to actually find out about it.
Yeah, I was. I got a phone call while I was in my towel. I just got out of the shower, and I coughed really loudly down the phone because I had a bit of phlegm stuck in my throat. So I opened the phone and I went, "Hello." It must have blew his head off when he fucking answered it. But yeah,
Blew your head off when you realised who it was.
I know. It didn't set like I didn't realise until like the day after. But it did. I didn't really have.
realise he was on the phone.
No.
Googles, who are the Reytons?
Yeah.
But no, it didn't really settle in what had actually happened until like the day after. Because Thursday was just chaos, and then Friday I was just like, yeah, that's mad.
We've had a couple rehearsals since.
Yeah.
We're going to do one in the next hour, and then you're over to Sheffield, lads.
Yes.
Straight into the belly of the beast.
It's gonna be fucking class, isn't it?
Yeah. An iconic venue in the Leadmill as well, which you were saying the other day is a bucket list stuff.
Bucket list stuff, definitely.
Yeah.
It's the same with every venue, but they've got so much history, that venue here. It's like lovely. It is actually bucket list. It's like, it is a bit like, obviously they've got separate rooms, but to be doing that main room as well, it is.
Proper,
I'm glad that we're going to get to play there. I really hope it doesn't have to close down. It's nuts to think the amount of people that have campaigned to keep it open. I think that shows
they've
how
raised
important
like
it is.
15 grand through a crowdfunding or something.
I know Arctic Monkeys auctioned off the guitar like a couple of years ago. It comes up every like 5 years or so.
I think Arctic Monkeys were the quickest band to sell out the Leadmill.
Yeah.
And I think that was properly part of their ascension to where they've got to was playing the Leadmill. So that must be mad exciting. You're a band of an average age of about 18.
Yeah.
You're gonna go and play that big room.
But it's like, I was watching a video the other day of like a combination of Lucy Spraggan, Miles Kane and Eddie Izzard all campaigning to keep the place open. It's like,
What a snog, marry, avoid.
yeah,
Oh my god.
isn't it?
Should we do it?
No. Let's
Yes,
not even-
snog as he is. Couldn't even get it out.
That's it. You'd marry Lucy Spraggan.
Yeah. Oh, but I
You
couldn't
can't
kill Miles
avoid
Kane.
Miles Kane.
You can't kill all of them.
No.
I might actually snog Miles
Potentially.
Kane.
Mate,
Depends which-
anything
depends
goes on
which
Bank
shadow
Holiday
puppets
Sunday when you're supporting the Reytons. And big up them lot as well for giving the opportunity.
Yes, 1,000,000%. Honestly, it's I feel like we've had so many encounters with them over like the last 2 years maybe that we've been threatening to try and play, and then it's eventually happened. So glad that they've chose us to do it with them.
Boys, I've absolutely no doubt you're going to tear the roof off the Leadmill.
We'll have to raise money to get fixed if that happens.
That actually might close it down then. That actually might close it down.
Yeah.
I just know tonight there's going to be certain tunes that the Reytons play where the entire crowd is just fucking. It's not even it's just a sea in it at that point. It's going
I've
to be
bought
unbelievable.
clothes I know I'm probably not going to bring back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be an absolute sweatbox.
100%.
Boys, best of luck and enjoy the fuck out of today, because I think in the 2 years we've known you, you always dream about like evenings like you're about to take countdown.
Very big day.
And I think you're ready for it as well. I think it's fair enough to say that you've put a little bit of groundwork in now, and it's not something that's just been chucked at you and you're not ready for it, you know what I mean? So best of luck, and you look the part anyway.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes,
Come on.
public eye. Come on.
Yeah?
Now push it back. Yeah, nice and tight. Yeah. Come on.
Got a gig to play. No, so not suggested.
I'm assuming it's Cameron's going to Clelly in an Uber.
So, 2 hours, 3 hours time, you're going to be playing that drunken there.
That would be fire.
I love to let
Park. Facial.
Got a nice little bit of vodka.
You bloody legend. Well, you can check there now, aren't it? What? That's fucking brilliant. Emptiness is a liquid. I believe I'm ready. There's a snatches you told when the passage is wrong. Yeah, it makes you go wrong. I heard the soul return from the absence of sun. So stay with me until I finish this one. So was it on show? We're the public eye. We are fucking so happy to be here. Thank you so much for letting us know. Oh, you legend. So it's called Reyton. Music video comes out in the week. If you fancy it. Peer pressing. Are you all still alright? Is everyone doing well? Looking forward to the Reytons, yeah? Yeah, mate, so you're looking forward to the Reytons?
To Sheffield, the beating heart of Britain's industrial north. The jewel in Yorkshire's crown is home to over 500,000 people, and thousands more flock here daily to shop and to work. All this is built on Sheffield's primary industry, steel. To Sheffield.
said I'm strong and I'm ready, but I just wasn't sure. You wrote me in my messages, it's always secure. You said it's only 'cause I love you that I'm reading you for. She said I can't believe you, I believe you. No education, dropping out past grade. The only letters on his name is a CCJ. He's got a plan to be better, what we're facing is fact. Making all from no, we've had a dodging attacks, but you can't knock the answer. That's what they said. You can't knock the answer. There's no regret. You can't knock the answer. That's what they said. You can't knock the answer. So what's in there? It's 10 foot tall. Like the old arcade, like the metal wall. And I told you that I never break the wall. But as the years go by, the times will change. In the great light fade, you're all gonna change. In the dark, you'll never think of me again. I remember when you used to call my name. We had to fight times and no spare change. And there's never gonna be a time like that. And we can take it back and won't be me by the statues there on Market Street. And we lost your way, I left you naked back. What a fucking place. "2006, what a fucking year. Boovy's gone and the party's over. Little man Tater in the house tonight. Where are you? Where's John? John in back. There he is. Fucking legend. Never did I think in 2006 when I was going out there watching gigs and starting out that the what a fucking band. Get on the socials, blow them up. It's amazing what we do when we stick together, isn't it? Speaking of which, is anybody, I don't know if there's anyone in this crowd tonight that's got a limited edition Leadmill CD. So close to a fucking #1. We were 4,000 away from making that #1 that night before, and we over fucking threw it. We did it, we know that we did it. But I tell you something, I'd rather have a #2, 3, 4, another fucking 100 and get to stand every night in front of people like this rather than play gigs like that, because we're all fucking rich. We know what we're doing. So this one's off the #1 album. It's called Cashy Hand and Fake IDs. Let's get involved. When Friday comes, you'll see him back here. So the ones that fucking get it, majority of them were here at the start. Because like I said, there's a lot of people outside these doors that don't want us to fucking succeed. They know, and they're very, very vocal about it. We're going to tell them this. We are the Reytons from Yorkshire. Go fuck yourself. We came all the way and find you now. I've been
Brilliant, lads.
Sweaty up, pal.
Brilliant. She tried to peel me off the pavement.
Johnny, the Leadmill, second out of 3 dates that you're doing in a day and a half here, essentially.
Yeah.
You've done a matinee performance today. You've then played Sunday night bank holiday, and you're going to play Monday night as well. It's all right. We can carry on rolling.
It's all right.
We'll
Still came.
We'll just
After party.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally. How was that for you,
mate? Unreal. Do you know what I mean? The best thing for me doing this today, tonight, this weekend, is that, like I said on stage, in 2018, I was shitting myself when I walked out there. It was the first time we'd ever played it. All right, we'd sold it out. We were on a bit of a journey, but to be able to come back and really take it in and embrace it, do you know what I mean, for what it is? And I feel like we've learned so much over the last 6-7 years to be able to come and put that into practice in a venue where we started. Unreal, mate. Unreal.
2018 doesn't even feel like 6 years ago. I know
It's crazy,
it sounds
isn't
daft. Like the World Cup in 2018 was 6 years ago. Like if you just use that as a year,
yeah,
and then to have done everything that you've done up to this point, to then come back to it, and now, like you're absolutely flying.
It's
Must
unreal,
feel
mate. Do you know what? It doesn't feel like you say, it doesn't feel like that long ago, because for us, every single gig, it's not bullshit. You know what I say? Like, if it all ends tonight, what a journey. Every gig is just as important, whether it's the arena, whether it's a 300 cap in Germany, they're all just as special for so many different reasons. And it's that, you know, when you come back to a place like this where you can be a little bit more intimate with a crowd, a lot of people that I've spoke to after tonight, they've said, like, fucking hell, that arena were great, but this is better.
Yeah.
And you do feel that, you know, I want to progress and I want to do arenas. I'm looking forward to Clifton Park. That's going to be something else. But the intimacy of venues like this it's important.
Yeah, massively. And this is what you live for, essentially, isn't it? Like when you start out as a band, you just like it's mind blowing almost. Do you know what I mean? And Clifton Park, 6th of July. How many tickets you sold? 18,000?
Yeah, 19 and a bit now.
Yeah,
There's literally about, I think there's 700, 800 tickets left, which is like I said earlier, the capacity of tonight that wouldn't fit in now. Do you know what I mean?
No,
That's just
well, it's like 8.
mind blowing.
Well, it's like 1,000 capacity in here tops. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, and the set list has deepened as well. Like you're just on form. Do you know what I mean?
That's the problem now as well, because we I want to say we've rushed into it. We just love writing music, so we just like last 2 albums came out very quick. Well, 3 of them to be fair.
Yeah.
But that's not because we want to try and get number one, or we want to just. It's because we just fucking love it. We love writing music, and then it comes a problem when we look and go, right, Leadmill. Realistically, we can't do longer than an hour. We're doing a matinee. We've never done that before. Yeah. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it. So to be able to make it work, we could only do an hour. And when you've got 50 something songs we've got now, how do you dwindle it down? I tell you how you do it. You do exactly the same set as you did in Europe. And you just go,
how was Europe?
That were planned, mint, mate. Yeah. It were fucking
We've been
amazing.
keeping up with the vlogs that you do, and I tell you what, not just the editing, but it's so entertaining, and bringing it out at that time on a Sunday every single week just keeps people in tune with what you're doing. And
I think because that's what it's really important to me, just to have that transparency. We've got that relationship with his audience. You know what I mean? It's not us and a fan base. We're very, very different to that. It is a community. So I feel like as much as we can get in, like we did a date with the Reytons, we went and meet people at Meadowhall and all that kind of stuff.
The pop-up shop was brilliant.
Mate, it's just we don't just do it to sell albums. We'll do it for we just love meeting people. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's genuine. And like the thing with Date with Reytons, we did that on album week, but we're going to do it again. We're going to do some more next week. We've got some booked in. We're going to keep doing these vlogs and keep letting people
dipping
know
your toes
what's
in
happening.
different waters, and every so often something catches fire.
Yeah, and you know, if we're filming it and people aren't watching, or it gets too much, or there's not to fucking film, then we'll just stop. But at the minute, we've got loads to keep going. An episode's just gone out tonight from, it should have done.
Yeah, that's the bank holiday special.
That went out tonight from award show last week, and
which was that?
Keep going. It were Northern Music Awards, where we won Disruptor in Music. I don't even fucking know what that means. I'll be honest. I think they made
that award for you.
They made that award up just to get us there, because there were a lot of other big awards like Band of the Year, Artist of the Year, and all that. We just got a fucking Disruptor, but we were there. We took it. We like trophies, so we went and got it.
Put it on your mantelpiece.
Do you know what? Talking about trophies, this is the thing. This is what this community is all about. Just before we did the matinee show,
Ian Cheslett from Reyton's Facebook page and a couple of people like the young'uns from other Facebook pages, they came up. Rich knew about it, the surprises. They came up and they brought these trophies, and literally they've rallied round together. And they're expensive. They've spent a lot of money on these trophies, and they came and it says to the Reytons, to Johnny Errol or whatever, Ballad of a Bystander, our number one, the real number one, love the Reytons community. Yeah. What kind of people do that? Do you know what I mean? People who fucking love you and believe it, and that's why we love them.
Like you're saying, it's not about the absolute accolades of like the physical winning a number one. It's about the journey that you go on. And
definitely.
You came so close, and like we came to the pop-up shop, and it's about the buzz that you're creating, and the public eye supported, and us lads are from Derby, and you know what, we've got a really nice support that's there. But you come over here, and the first thing that you hear before you even come on stage properly, Yorkshire, and it's an army of people.
Half the fuckers aren't from Yorkshire. They just love it. They just get involved. There were people in Germany, and they're all going, "Can we do Yorkshire?" I'm like, "Why ask it? Yeah, just if you want."
It's German for Yorkshire.
I think it's Yorkshire, isn't it? It's a place.
Yeah, big time.
But yeah, they like it and they want to be involved, and it was never a thing that we planned that's how it's going to be. And
because you grafted for a while, didn't you?
Yeah,
it's not come overnight.
No,
it's not like...
20 years for me. Do you know what I mean? I've been in various different bands, solo artists for years, and it's becoming a cliche now that I say it, but persistence overrides resistance. It really does. Yeah. People used to say that, and I used to watch like Brit Awards and stuff 10, 15 years ago, and I'd see people saying, "Look, if you really work hard, eventually it'll come." And literally, I was at the point like 7 years ago, thinking, this is bullshit. How much more can you give? But honestly, best thing I ever did was just carry on. Got lads together, set up a new band. You've got to learn when it's not working, just to start again. Yeah. There's no shame in starting again. There's no shame in it. Every failure is a learning curve, isn't it?
One of my favourite things about the Reytons is the way that you now piece your music videos together as well. They've got like a real like direction of the way that you go about it, and you're not afraid to make mistakes. Do you know what I mean? You show the rawness of people,
not at all. You learn so much more. If you went out every day of your life and you were winning, first of all, like, you've got nothing to learn, and second of all, it's not going to taste like. If you were born with a silver spoon and you've got given everything, or you just got lucky, and no disrespect to artists that get lucky, you know, in hindsight, I'd love to be able to do this at 19, 20 years old and be living what we're doing now, but it tastes so much fucking better when you've really, really worked for it. Honestly, I'm so grateful for every person, every penny, every moment, every second that we get with the Reytons. I love it, and I'm literally living out my dream thanks to people that are in that crowd tonight. I won't change that for the world.
No. And I think when you see the footage and you see it in front of your eyes of the way the crowd react to it, and there's priceless into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Fully is.
It just makes everything worth it.
Is. Clifton Park in July. That's a big milestone. What else have you got in the pipeline?
I mean, we've got a lot of things that we're working on, but in all honesty, since we started this band, we mapped out a plan. We said what we wanted to do. It started with his first headline show, all the way to Clifton Park, Magnet, Arena, everything included in that. But there was never anything past Clifton Park. And to be a lad from Rotherham, to go out to 20,000 people, the biggest ticketed event our town's ever seen, that'll do me. I'm happy with that.
Good on you. And you've got to go to Sefton Park and do the reverse fixture with Jamie Webster.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's just going to be unbelievable.
And them Scouse lads are going to love the Reytons as well. I'm sure you've been that way. But
it's that community thing as well. Yeah. It's like Jamie Webster's got that thing. He's built that thing because it's something that you've got in your blood. If you're from areas like we're from, if you've got that passion and that relatability, and you're organic and you're transparent with who you are, I'd rather stand on stage to 5 people who understand me or understand Jamie Webster and what we're about than 1,000 people that were supporting somebody like one of these X Factor pop stars or whatever and going on tour with them, and they're just there because they've been told to like it. I don't give a fuck about that. I like performing to real people because we are real people, and that's all we'll ever be.
The amount of Reytons football shirts I've seen tonight is absolutely daft. You could start your own football club.
Mate, well, I think we're fucking past it.
You got walking.
Walking football.
Reytons FC.
That's it. Yeah.
Imagine.
Ian Cheslett up front.
Yeah, your dad would absolutely love it as well.
We tried 5-a-side in Europe and that fucking ended badly.
Yeah, I know. I saw it break a leg, mate.
I think.
I
think football days are over, but they never really started. Let's be honest.
The Euros. Let's talk about the Euros very, very quickly.
Well, it could clash with Clifton Park, couldn't it? That's one of the main things.
Is it the semi-final? that could be on Clifton Park.
I forgot, to be fair. I'm just hoping we go out in group stage.
Oh.
No, not really. It's one of the things. You know, we are lads that like football. We enjoy the game, so we don't want to. But at the same time, we don't really want to have to put like there's some great artists on there, especially starting out. You got Rosa Dogs, Andrew Cushion. I don't really want to have to see a screen up there with people watching match and not watching them. I mean, it's a big night for us. It's a big night for everyone. So obviously, I'm hoping we do well in it. I think we will. But it's one of them, innit? It's just it's going to clash. It clashes, but
we're all Reytons, aren't we?
That's it. We're all Reytons.
Just before you go, let's talk very, very briefly about the public eye.
Yeah, very briefly.
Oh, we don't have to talk very briefly. Just thought it was a nice little anecdote there. Thank you very much for putting them on.
No, it was great. Like I said earlier on stage, it were at Victoria Warehouse. I said it a lot last year on tour and at festivals and stuff. Is anyone in the audience who plays? We got a kid up in Boardmasters, come up and played on the back burner. Fucking took a chance on him and he smashed it. That were risky. And I remember doing it at Victoria Warehouse and everyone then trying to fucking say, oh, let me play this, let me play that. And I just seen this Spotify thing. I'm like, what's that? Public Eye. I tried playing it and it just went tits up. Like,
what, down the mic?
Yeah. Yeah, mate, it just went shit. And I just went, Public Eye, I remember that. Like I said, tonight we went back, put them on, listened to it, Van, went fucking banging that. Like them, first time we get a chance to do something with him, we'll do it.
Connor Power every single time.
And then,
he was a very good mate of the Public Eyes as well.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's where we are, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, great
Thank
band,
you so
and,
much, mate. And
all the best to you and them, and I'm sure you'll
first time I saw the Reytons was at Why Not, Friday night on the Quarry stage, 5,000 people in the tent, and me and Dave Greener, who's the lead singer's dad, started at the back of the tent and ended up at the front. And I knew you were brilliant. I'd listened to Slice of Lime when I used to clean cars, and I thought, I can't wait to see them. And you've just continued your ascension. I wish you all the best.
Mate, thanks for being a part of it. I appreciate it.
There we
nice
are.
One, mate.
Fantastic.
Cheers,
Up the
guys.
Reytons.